Pause this video for 5 seconds. Seriously. Before this starts, I want you to do something. Imagine you are Bear, the one wish willow in your hand. You get only one wish. One sentence, 5 seconds. That's it. What do you say? Got it? Good. Don't change your answer. Hold on to those 5 seconds because you're going to need them later. Because by the end of this video, I'm going to tell you exactly why your wish probably wouldn't have worked either. So, bury your cat, sit down, grab your one wish willow. Because today, we are finding out the one wish Bear should have made. Okay, so first, we need to lay out some rules and establish a goal. Our goal is not just picking about what Bear did wrong, but building him a better wish that works for what he wants, and it has to survive 4 rules. Rule number 1, it can't affect anyone's free will, not even his own. Rule number 2, it can't curse anyone. Rule number 3, everybody has to survive. And rule number 4, it has to actually work inside the movie's own logic. 4 rules, 1 shot. Let's find out what Bear's wish did wrong. Let's put him on trial. But first, how do the one wish willow even work? Everyone compares the one wish willow with the monkey's paw, a wish granted with a shady, twisted result. The classic comedy irony. Except that's not quite it. The willow isn't cursed, it's not out to get you. Think of it less like a genie, more like a kid that doesn't know how to lie. You tell him one sentence, he says it right back. Exactly as you said. No softening, no reading between the lines. You tell him to grab plates, he does only that. No spoons, no glasses, no more, no less. The one wish willow doesn't grant you what you meant. It grants you what you said, which means the horror was never in the object in hand. It was the sentence that came out of his mouth. And you have also probably seen the theory that Nikki's not really Nikki. She's possessed by Bear's cat. And okay, I get it. The glowing eyes, the waiting at the door, vomiting up Kiddle, the shrine. It's a good theory. Almost fits the puzzle very well, but it's also completely wrong. The director had clearly said that there is no possession in the film. There never was. So if it's not the cat wearing Nikki's face, what is it? Actually, nothing. That's the answer. No spirit, no demon, nothing to burn the sage over. Just a wish changing people's desires and dreams. Yeah, that's it. Doing exactly what it was told. Wearing a girl like a costume it was handed. That was the whole monster. There was never anything to exercise because Bear built it himself, knowing there is no editing, no undo button. And alright, it's the trial time. 4 charges. Case, what did Bear do wrong? And the accusations are: charge 1, he didn't take her consent. Every version of affection we get from Nikki is forced. That is compulsory, not chosen, not love, but a photocopy of love. Missing the one ingredient a photocopier can't reproduce. Charge number 2. His wish killed 3 people. Sarah didn't survive, Ian didn't survive, even Bear himself didn't survive. 3 bodies because of one wish. Charge number 3. He never considered the consequences. He lit the fuse and stood right on top of it. Charge number 4. His wish was reckless. Love me more than anyone in the world. This is not a wish, it's a blank check with no name on it, cashed by whatever's the cruelest and closest. And how does the defendant plead? It doesn't matter because the movie already delivered the verdict. Guilty on all 4. And here's the part that you missed. One wish in the film didn't end up in a body bag, the shopkeeper's own wish. He said it worked out fine, and so did Ian's, $1 billion. No curse, no funeral. Why did their wish work, but Bear's didn't? Because their wishes were shaped like a key. Small, specific, cut to fit exactly one lock. Their own life, nothing bigger. Bear's wish was shaped like a crowbar. He wasn't trying to open a door. He was trying to pray open someone else's. Now, rewind. Before all of this, before the willow even left his bag, Nikki looked at him and asked, point blank, do you like me? And he said no. That was it. That was the entire film solved 30 seconds before it started. If only he could have been a little brave. He didn't need a wish. He needed one honest sentence and the world had already handed it to him for free. He just didn't cash it. So if wishing for Nikki is crowbar, what's the key? It's tempting to say courage. Just wish for bravery or charm. Except think about what that actually does. If Willow hands him bravery or charisma, that's not Bear choosing to be honest. That's Willow performing for him. The exact same move as forcing Nikki to love him, just pointed inwards instead of outward. A version of Bear that's brave because the stick made him isn't Bear at all. It's a costume same as Nikki. So the real wish can't hand him a trait, it can only hand him the one thing the movie already took away. I wish I had those 5 seconds back, the same 5 seconds I already had. Nothing else, not her heart, not her choice, just the moment back, a second chance. Second chance. That's it. That's the whole fix. No control over what she says, no guarantee he even uses it right this time. Just the door open again, exactly the way it was for the first time, and she can still say no. And whether he walks through it is still entirely up to him. Because that's how life works, and sometimes all you can hope for is a second chance. Every rule from the start of the video cleared. The willow was never the thing that failed Bear. The willow was never cursed. A door held open for 5 seconds is not cursed. What he does with those 5 seconds, that was the only thing that was ever actually used to decide. And he had those 5 seconds, and you have 5 seconds too. At the start of this video, nobody handed you a willow, nobody granted you a wish, but you wished. So what was your wish? Comment down below. And now ask yourself the only question that ever mattered in the whole story. Would you have ever used those 5 seconds or wasted them? I chased a star across the sky each time I reached, it wandered by. I gave it days, I gave it nights, I followed through 1,000 lights. Then life went on, and so did I. New roads to walk, new dreams to try. The star grew small, the chase grew still, and I stopped looking beyond the hill. And then, one night beneath the blue, the distant light came shining through. It fell so shortly in my hand, and I finally learned what I couldn't understand. Sometimes some things are lost when held too tight, some only bloom when left to flight. Perhaps the heart was never wrong, I only held on when I should have moved on. For love can wait and still remain, but the hunger turns the sun to rain. And what we call a dream in time, it may only need me to stop making it mine. And with this, the era of mediocrity ends.